All right. So we got the 30th. We got the fucking 30th anniversary. By the way, I haven't done a review on this. This is a Nova. This is called Nova Mortal Kombat Armageddon. So I haven't done a review on it yet. Fucking cat's going crazy. Right. It's upset too about the Mortal Kombat anniversary. Right. So I will get around to reviewing this project, but I just want to sort of have it running in the background while I talk about just like the sheer disappointment. You know, like you've got some of these MK dudes on YouTube just like, you know, fucking X-filing and CSIing Ed Boon's tweets. Do you know what I mean? They're just like, oh, you know. And I'm just thinking, man, you know, what a fucking, like, I know that there's been the merger and things like that, and you know, at this point, who the fuck knows who owns NetherRealm or whatever, right? I don't know, okay? But I tell you what, this 30th anniversary better be like getting all the good pussy in the universe. Do you know what I mean? Like, it better be fucking amazing, right? Not that shitty Amazon deal thing, and that's what they roll out and go, oh, you get to get the shittiest MK movie ever created, right? Which is worse than MK fucking Annihilation. That's a hill I'll stand on and defend, right? With the fucking worst Mortal Kombat game to ever exist, right? Why do you think I always say there's MK fans and then there's the fans that like the MK movie 2021 and the MK11, right? Because it's true, okay? Because there are fucking people out there that'll just rub their dick on the box as long as it's got a dragon logo and MK, right? I fucking hate that, right? Because what happens is it allows developers and whatnot to just create pus, okay? It just allows them to create pus, all right? And so I think that, you know, I think it needs to be, you know, they need to sort of, every game developer needs to be sort of held accountable when, you know, when something is bad in their game, right? And you get these MK apologists out there just, you know, you know what I mean, man? You know, I fucking hate clickbait. I hate it with a passion, you know? And this is the problem, right? So we've got that problem, you know, which just like, you know, gets people hyped up to a degree because half these people don't fucking show proof. If they show proof, right, they're seeing something that isn't there, right? And they're just like, oh my god, M. Boone confirmed they're working on multiple games. Maybe they are, who knows, right? Maybe they are. Maybe in, what's the date today, Australian time? October 6th, right? So it's just turned October 6th. So in about 3 days time, Australian time, we'll get, I'm assuming, some announcement in regards to Mortal Kombat. We'll probably sell some fucking little MK logo pin. There you go. Thanks for 30 years of fucking support. Eat my dick. The thing, like, it just bugs the shit out of me that, like, you know, we've gone almost an entire year. I've already covered this before. We've gone almost an entire year of not a fucking word, right, about, like, anything. Why? Are they that under fucking, you know, duress? Or you know, contract that they literally can't say MK12 is coming or something like that. Maybe there are multiple games. Maybe we are going to get what I covered in the beginning of the year with this, you know, apparent leak that I showed you guys of some like MK Trinity, right? And I saw in that, I think Uncaged Games video, right, where like Ed Boon was sort of expressing excitement about basically having an Armageddon 2.0. Now, MK Trinity, if it was called that, right? Whatever. If that's the name. But essentially, I think we need another MK Armageddon. I'm fucking, like, I'm just, this, you know, you've had really shitty fucking characters in these latest MK games, and it's about time you just go, you know what, just give us everything and we'll just play with what we want to play. We'll play with the toys that, you know, that we want to play with, right? And so, you know, that's the thing, man. Like, I think we need it, and I think it should be the last MK game for a while before they revisit it, right? And maybe they should do something else. Maybe let, you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see one of these Japanese anime fucking gaming companies, right? Like Arc System Works and other ones out there, fucking make an MK game. Basically, take what we have in the animated, like, take what we have in like these new sort of animated movies they've been bringing out, right? And do that in an anime style. I think that'd be fucking amazing, right? But a lot of people also have been asking for a really long time, including myself, about getting, you know, like remasters of the 3D era games, right? Which is Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon. You can fucking throw in Shaolin Monks, and as sort of like an extra, like, rub your dick, give us Special Forces and MK Mythologies, right? Just throw that shit in there. I don't give a fuck if those ones aren't remastered. I don't care, right? Just have them in there to play, right? The other one's remastered, just increase the res. And I know they can do it because, like, on the PlayStation 2 emulator, if you run, like, because I'm gonna re-review, like, I've reviewed MK Armageddon PS2, and then I got a newer emulator. So I'm gonna do another review, but with this one. So it'll be like Mortal Kombat Armageddon PS2, but like HD enhanced, you know, or whatever. I'll figure out a name. So then that way you'll have like the review of my original coverage, and then you'll have the review in the sexy coverage, and a fucking emulator that's free can make the game look brand new. It does, because it gives anti-aliasing, everything's like 60 frames, it's gorgeous. People want that. People want to have, but not just that, they want to be able to play these fucking games online, right? Could you imagine for a second playing like all of these like 3D era games online in the modern day with the fast internet speeds that we have, and playing through fucking MK Conquest from Deception, you know, in like, or updated graphics, right? I doubt we'll fucking get it, right? I'd love to be wrong. Fucking would love to be wrong. But they must be looking across the aisle at Capcom and going, they're just killing it with their collections, right? They got all these fucking fighting game collections and shit coming out. They got their arcade collections coming out. Fucking what does Mortal Kombat do? They fucking delist Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, right? And Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. Why? Like you know what I mean? Those games, I don't think Capcom will ever delist those games. I don't know why. Like, I understand, like, with Freddy Krueger, well, patch the fucker out. You can't have him in there. This is why I hate guest characters, too, because it gets in the way of licensing and shit, right? But, you know, we should have, at the very least, right, we should have MK12 be an Armageddon 2.0. First announcement. Pre-order bonus, Mortal Kombat 9 Complete Edition, fully remastered with Kratos. I would not get a bigger chubby, right? Like, I would get a huge dick about that. Massive fat. Fucking massive fat, right? Could you imagine that shit? Could you imagine? I would fucking throw, right, my children on eBay to cover the cost to get that shit. Right? Secondly, they announced a 3D remastered collection with Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, throw in Shaolin Monks, all online play, right? Perfect. Fucking perfect. The quadrilogy of that era. Perfect. And then, what you fucking do, right, is what they should do is, since we've got MK Trilogy sort of running now on PC, reviewed the Good Old Games release, which is fucking awesome, right? They could release, essentially, Arcade or whatever, MK1, 2, and 3, Ultimate, MK4, MK Gold, MK Trilogy, like the PC or PS1 version, and the N64 version, right? Give them online play. Bob's your uncle. Right? Perfect. And fucking go give Joe, I always forget the name of his company, right? Who I've interviewed a couple of times. He's fucking great. He's the one working on the Mortal Kombat Trilogy remake, right? Go give that dude a fucking contract and get his game published for fuck's sake, right? Because right now, MK is in the shitter, right? It is the fucking floating turd sitting on the bottom of the bowl while everyone else is outside in the party having a good old time. We got fucking brand new news, you know, with Tekken 8 coming out. We've got brand new fucking news on Street Fighter 6, right? You know, two big heavyweights out there. And I know Boon Cam and these people need to have the limelight. Well, the fucking limelight's past, son. It's over. Right? Pull up them pants, get the fuck out there, and do everything I told you. Because I tell you what, dude. I tell you what. That's what we need. We need that shit. Right? I don't give a fuck if you charge $100 for all of it. Each one. Right? I told you I've got kids to sell. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.